All right, here we have the Carbon Air, and this is just a great, cool bow. That's all I can say about it. Obviously, carbon bows have been around, but I think PSE has made an amazing, fun bow to shoot here. And I'm going to tell you about it. This is just got these HD cams, so it draws wonderfully. You have a limb stop option as well as string stop options. And obviously everybody's going to talk about how light this bow is. And it is really light for an adult bow. You could go out and buy an infinite edge kid bow or something like that and probably get nearly as light of a bow as this. But you're not going to get the performance that comes out of this bow with an infinite edge or something like that. This bow shoots really well. That was the one thing I was really impressed about. I took it to the range and I was hitting little quarter spots at 20 yards, no problem. I find it really easy to hold on target. Now, some people might move around because it's carbon or whatever. I found it easy to hold in place and very accurate for me. I envision myself enjoying this bow a lot, especially in the wintertime, because I think it'll be a warm bow because this won't absorb as much cold as a aluminum bow will. So that's one thing I'm going to like. So I'm kind of looking at this as going to be more my winter bow. You know, you can talk about all this is great for hiking and probably for serious elk hunters. This will be a good option for hiking with, but obviously just being in better shape and losing some weight might be a better option for me than worrying about a pound on a bow. And that's probably true for a lot of you guys out there. But this bow is just wonderful to shoot so far. And I'm going to go ahead and shoot through the chronograph and give you some thoughts on it. Here we have a 380 grain arrow. I just love that. It's only 60-pound bow. This, for all my other bows, they're usually 70 pounds. It actually, the top weight is 62, but look how nice and easy it's to hold. Like I said, this will make a nice winter bow for me. So 62 pounds, 29 inches. Pretty good smack there. We're hitting 298. Again, that's with a 62-pound bow, so it's actually moving pretty fast. Well, it's actually a 60-pound bow, so I've seen a lot of 70-pound bows that can't do this speed, like the no-cam HTR or, you know, some bows like that. So anyway, this bow is really doing a pretty good job. Easy to draw, holds really well. I'm really liking this bow a lot. Let me shoot a 400 grain arrow through. They talk about vibration in the bow, all that stuff. I haven't found it to be too bad. I'm probably not going to even go with a stabilizer because I like the idea of just trying to make this as light as possible. I mean, if you're going to have a light bow, make it as light as possible. Easy to draw back. We're hitting 289. That's respectable for a 60-pound bow. Now let's go ahead and shoot a 600 grain arrow through, or 655 grain arrow, right here. Not really noisy bow either. And I mean, we've got a lot of sounds that can reflect from this garage door. 226. Now, obviously, if I'm going to heave heavy arrows, I'll probably go back to my Franken throttle or something like that. You can see in the other videos. But I think this is going to make an amazing cold weather bow for me, or whatnot. Everything, you know, you can find out specs on other people's videos, things like that, and how it's all cushioned. I just think I thought it was a really cool bow, and when I shot it, I thought it was even a better bow. You might get a little vibration, but I've seen that in every bow. It's more of a thud than anything else. It aims and shoots really well. And that's what's most important to me. And it's just so easy to draw. And again, that's probably because it's 62 and I'm used to shooting heavier bows. But it holds in the valley really well. So I think this is going to be easily maybe one of my favorite bows and a collection of many bows that I have, as you've seen. Some of which I hope to sell eventually on eBay, so keep an eye out. But this one probably be with me for a while. Easy to draw, valley's nice. The HD cams are amazing. There was that 380 grain arrow again. This time it hit 296, last time it was 298. So like I said, I think this is going to be my cold weather bow. It's easy to haul around. It's going to be warm in my hands, comparatively speaking. But I don't feel like pulling back. This is the bow I'm probably going to be going with. Anyway, I hope you give this bow a try. I know the price tag might scare some of you away. I'm sure they'll come down, especially in the used market in the next year. I think there's a lot of other good carbon bows out there too, but I was really impressed with this one. Well, hope you have a good day. And again, for a 60-pound bow, it's moving along pretty well. Thank you.